Good day, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to learn how to make this simple Ankara gown. Please remember to subscribe and enjoy. So we'll be needing about 3 yards of Ankara fabric for this dress. We'll be needing our ruler, our tape, our scissors, and our chalk. So the next thing that I'll do now is to fold out my fabric. So having these 3 yards of fabric will make it easier for me to cut out this dress. I'll cut the front and the back at the same time. So I'll go ahead and fold out my fabric. So I'll spread it out, and this fabric is on fold, meaning the front and the back. As you can see, I have two pieces here, the front and the back. So I'll close it back and I'll go ahead and fold a triangular flare. Like I'll hold one point and I'll turn over the other point to meet with the other one. I'll turn one side to meet with the other side. So I'll arrange my fabric so that it will be relaxed. So after folding, you have 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is on fold, meaning the front and the back. So when you are cutting this type of flare, make sure that the shorter part is at the top so that you'll be seeing your markings so that you can know how to adjust it. So I kept the shorter part at the front. I'll arrange my fabric so that it will be relaxed for cutting. So the first thing that we are going to measure is our shoulder measurement. So for the shoulder measurement, we are not going to be using our normal shoulder for this dress. Remember that this dress, the sleeve is a strap. So the main gown will start at the chest. So the shoulder measurement we are using now is from one point of the armpit to the other point of the armpit. That is our chest measurement, half of our chest measurement. That will be our new shoulder. So you have to measure it. Then you will measure your off shoulder. That means the point where you want the gown to start, from your shoulder to the point where you want your gown to start. So we need our shoulder and our off shoulder. So our shoulder is 13 inches, divided by 2 is 6.5, but I'll mark 7 inches. That means half inch for seam allowance. So when I place this 7, I'll make sure that I'll have like extra 3 or 4 inches so that I can be able to measure out my bust measurement and my armhole measurement. So I'll go ahead and draw a straight line there. So this is our shoulder for this dress, our chest shoulder. Let's call it our chest shoulder. So when taking the length of your gown, you don't place your tape exactly on the line. Remember, we have a strap, that is our sleeve, a tiny sleeve, and the sleeve is 7 inches. Like our off shoulder is 7 inches from the shoulder. So I'll place the 7 inches on the line, and from there I'll mark my full length measurement. So my length for the gown is 40 inches, but I'll mark 41 inches for seam allowance. So I'll be placing the 7 inches and I'll mark round. I'll mark 41 round. So this is how you'll be marking. You mark till the end. I'll mark 7 inches at the last part. So after marking, I'll go ahead and connect my lines. I'll go ahead and connect my lines. After that, I'll cut out. So remember, we'll measure our armhole measurement. So to get your armhole, you place your 7 inches from the shoulder and you mark your armhole. Our armhole is 8 inches, but I'll make it 8.5 for ease because it's a free gown. Then my neckline is a V neck. I'll connect my armhole to my shoulder measurements. Then I'll go ahead and draw a V shape. So this one is a bit high, but when I'm cutting, I'll make it deep because I want a deep V for the gown. Please don't mind the way I drew this V line. So the next thing to do is to go ahead and cut. I'll cut the full length first. Then I'll go ahead and cut my neckline. And then cut my V shape. And then cut my armhole. I'll also cut the side open. Remember that one side is on fold. So I'll go ahead and cut it open. If you are cutting for yourself, please make sure you measure your bust measurements. If it is not enough, that means your shoulder will come down a bit so that the fabric can accommodate your bust measurements. So this is my V shape. So the down part for the gown is ready. I'll go ahead and open it up. As you can see, I have my V neck shape and I have two pieces here, the front and the back. So this is the front. And this is the front. So I'll go ahead and place the back on the front. Then I'll go to my machine and join. But make sure that before you go ahead to join, you measured your bust measurement and add at least 3 inches for ease, because this is a free gown. So I'm measuring my bust measurements and it is okay for my client. I added 6 inches allowance for her. You can add more than that. This is a free gown. So go ahead and sew the sides. And I'll come back and show you guys. But before I do that, I'll cut out my sleeve. So remember, our off shoulder measurement is 7 inches. That means from the shoulder to where the gown started is 7 inches. So I'll fold this. So this is what I will use for the sleeve, and I have about 2 inches on fold. So I'll fold 7 inches because I don't want to join my sleeve. So I'll cut 14 inches for the front and for the back. It will move all the way from the front to the back. So I'll open it up and mark 14 inches. But if you are cutting on fold, you cut 7 inches or 6 inches depending on how low you want your gown, your off shoulder to be. So I'll go ahead and open these 2 inches up, one for the right side and one for the left side. So I'll go ahead and fold it and sew. After sewing, I'll turn and iron, and this will be my strap for my sleeve. So I'll go ahead and sew. Now I've finished joining my gown, and I hem the down parts with a bias, the same thing to the neckline, and I've added my sleeve. So this is the final look for the gown. Please subscribe, share and like. See you in the next video. Bye.